Okay.
You like my new intro?
He looks good. I like the blue logo too.
Good. We're going to continue here.
Is it started? Oh, it is starting.
Our story so far. In the course of their afternoon-long investigation through St. Mystere, Luke and Layton stumbles on a rumor about some mysterious kidnappings. The professor has a hunch that Raymond's disappearance and these kidnappings must be connected. In a quest for further details, the intrepid pair continues their search of St. Mystere into the night. I'm sorry, young lady. Could you help us? We're looking for someone, you see, and... Sorry, can't help you. And by can't, I mean don't want to. I barely even talked to Raymond, and I am so not interested in this search. But maybe if you help me solve this puzzle, I just might, remember something. And just who do you think you are, young lady? From high in the sky, a pair of aliens observed humans using a bizarre object. Perplexed, one alien turns to the other and says, "How strange! The Earthling is opening a hole in a sheet of paper and marking it with a line to show the other Earthlings where the hole is. I've never seen anything like it. What could these extraterrestrial visitors be talking about?"
Hello, Cooch.
Do you know what they're talking about?
They're talking about aliens? Oh.
Well, they are aliens, so...
I mean, we're aliens to them, so I think in a way that makes sense.
Well, they call us Earthlings.
Earthlings, okay.
Now he's opening a hole in a sheet of paper and marking it with a line to show the other Earthlings where the hole is.
Good question.
I think this might be a science thing.
I hate science. Oh, I think I got it.
What do you got?
Compass.
There we go. Another puzzle solved.
Let's go.
Nice work! When you think about it, the alien's description of a compass is pretty much spot on. Interesting how widely the perception of a single object can vary, isn't it? You know, I've heard that if you aren't careful walking around St. Mysteria at night, you can run into trouble. I bet Raymond wasn't being careful. What exactly do you mean? Time to open this box up. We got After talking to Zapone, one thing is certain. The man certainly has a talent for sounding like he has valuable information. Which is to say he didn't know much of anything. Oh well. At least he let us know we should seek out Crouton, the owner of the restaurant down by the park, for more information. The rumor mill is churning. Feeding the frenzies are the disturbing number of villager disappearances and thunders booming that is rumored to emanate from the tower above St. Mystere. To top it off, Crouton says there is a shadowy figure running around town, kidnapping people. We need to visit the local cafe to find out more. If I look at this right,
Okay.
I think I might be right about these two pieces.
Yep, sure with that.
Oh goodness, whatever shall I do? What seems to be the trouble, sir? Now, let's see here. Young look like you have a good back. Oh, thank heaven you came along. I beg your pardon? I've searched everywhere and I just can't find the thing. I suppose I must have dropped it when I was out strolling by the park this afternoon. I'd go search for it myself, but it's gotten dark out. Are you still there, Phoenix?
Oh, there we go. It is awfully scary out here.
Nothing of the sort. It's just that, well, I'm no spring chicken anymore. My eyes aren't as sharp as they used to be. So how about it, Sonny? Will you help out an old man and go search in front of the park for me?
What?
Bear with me one moment here.
What happened?
Did your mic die again?
No.
What about the rest of your line?
Crap. I didn't know there was more. But we are in the middle of our investigation right now.
Now, Luke. No need to be rude. After all, the park is but a small ways away. And who knows, we might actually find some new information to aid our case there. Besides, helping those in need is the duty of any gentleman. Splendid! I'll wait right here for you to come back. I'm counting on you. One more detail, please, sir. What exactly did you drop? Drop? Come on now, what was it? Oh, that's right. It was my watch. Actually, my best wristwatch. Bring it back for me, Sonny. Why, howdy! Do you often find yourself hopelessly, aching, painfully stuck on puzzles? Well then, Sonny, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Granny Riddleton's Puzzle Shack. Greg?
Granny Riddleton? Where can we find this lady?
Isn't it obvious? She's right in front of you. No wonder you have trouble solving puzzles. Yes, you are gazing at the beautiful and clairvoyant Granny Riddleton, guide to the puzzle puzzlers.
Beautiful and clairvoyant? Professor, do you know what she's going on about?
You're gonna have to go get it then. You're gonna have to go get it. Yeah. Right now, Luke, why don't you let me do the talking here? Sorry to disturb you, Miss Riddleton, but by clairvoyant, do you mean to say that you have psychic powers? Can you do these things like, say, pick a criminal out of a crowd or visualize the location of lost objects? Sure, any fortune teller can do that. So what if you can see a few days into the future? Big whoop. My specialty, you see, is puzzles. Puzzles people forget about. Puzzles people miss. Surely you boys have had a few of these, eh? No need to turn red. It happens to the best of puzzlers. What I do, you see, is take those poor lost little puzzles and invite them to come stay with me.
Wow, so these puzzles that we tried weren't able to solve Those puzzles are here now.
It looks like you finally figured out what makes me so amazing, boy. Now go ahead and give a knock on the door of that little shack behind me. Inside you'll find rows of cute little jars. Each one of them stuffed with a forgotten puzzle. I bet you can find those lost puzzles of yours somewhere in the midst of all my little pretties.
Alright, take care, Acme.
Alright. Pill prescription. A man has been prescribed 10 pills. Starting today, he must take 1 pill a day. But because the concentration of the medicine is different in each pill, he must take them in a specific order. Since the pills all look the same, the man has decided to write numbers on each pill to help him remember the order he needs to take them in. How many pills does he have to number if he wants to keep track of the order?
There's a lot of pills.
There's 10 pills. So he's starting on the first day he got them, he's got to take 1 every single day. But he's got to take them in a certain order. How many pills does he have to number if he wants to keep track of the order?
Eight?
You think he has to number 8 of them? If it was me, if I had 10 pills and I had to take them in a specific order, I'd take the first one and number the rest of them. That would be me.
Oh, I see.
But you can look up the answer. But, let's see. You must take them in a specific order since the pills all look the same.
I guess go with 8.
You're gonna go with 8?
Yep.
That should do it. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Good job. Since the man has to start taking his medicine today, the first thing he should do is take today's pill. Next, he should label the pills for days 2 through 9. If he does this, he shouldn't have to label the pill for the last day. It will be the only one without a label. He only needs to label 8 pills. Honestly, that makes sense.
It does.
So, we got a part for Gizmo. Let's see here. Our investigation continues even as night falls upon St. Mystere. We were on our way to the cafe through the passage below the clock tower when we bumped into Gerard, who's in a bit of a bind. He says he dropped something of great value near the park, but is scared of venturing out in the night alone. As I always tell Luke, hold on here. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
Tractor Supply is going there. They're getting ready to build. So they're keeping people off from that lot. Alright, he says he dropped something of great value near the park but is scared of venturing out in the night alone. As I always tell Luke, a gentleman's first duty is to help those around him, so we've offered to aid in the search. Alright, let's do Gizmo.
She's like a little cookie.
Alright, now we're going back. Because I need 3 pieces for Gizmo. Close that. Let's go to 24. Milk pitchers. This is a good one. Classic Professor Layton puzzle. On the counter we have a 10-quart pitcher full of milk, an empty 7-quart pitcher, and an empty 3-quart pitcher. The pitchers are unmarked, and your task is to divide the 10 quarts of milk so that both the 10-quart pitcher and the 7-quart pitchers are holding exactly 5 quarts. Alright, so this is what we're doing here, and we're going to dump this here. Alright, now restart. So I need to back to where I was started. Alright. So I need to get 5 quarts in each pitcher of the 10 and the 7.
So you need to make like 10 or something?
Well, there's already 10. There's 10 quarts of milk in this pitcher here. I have to divide this up so both the 10 quarts and the 7 quarts has exactly 5 quarts in each one. So, and the only other pitcher that I can use is the 3-quart one. And I believe that's where I start, but I have to dump this here.
How does this sound? Professor, I've solved it!
Nice.
Yeah. Well done. If you keep at it long enough, you'll eventually come across the solution. The shortest possible solution requires 9 moves. How many moves did I do that in?
9? Clearly did it in 9 moves.
Alright. Now just 2 more parts for Gizmo.
Sounds fun.
Did I tell you what Gizmo is used for?
Not sure.
So, Gizmo helps find tank coins.
Oh wow.
The distance 3 racehorses can run around the racetrack is 1 minute, and 1 minute is listed below. Horse A, 2 laps. Horse B, 3 laps. Horse C, 4 laps. The horses line up at the starting line and start running in the same direction. How many minutes will pass before all 3 horses line up at the starting line?
I see.
Alright. So, let's see, race around the track in 1 minute. So, horse A can do 1 minute in 2 laps. Horse B, 1 minute in 3 laps. Horse C, in 4 laps.
In 1 minute, I guess.
Let's see. How many minutes will pass before all 3 horses line up at the starting line again?
1 minute.
1 minute, actually.
I know, that's what I said.
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer.
Am I reading chat? Why?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did ask you to fix the. Let me see what she said. The sub counter, the recent subscribers, and the font size to be 10. And they said the second screen, right click and adjust the Y axis so it could come down a bit. Yeah, she wanted me to tell you that.
If she's talking about this here, where it says subscribers under the 510, I'm not messing with that.
Okay.
But explosive werewolf needs to be changed to Sandy B.
Yeah, Sammy B.
Oh, Sammy. Alright. You got it. In 1 minute, horse A will have done 2 laps. Horse B will have done 3 laps. Horse C will have done 4 laps. And all the horses will be lined up at the starting line. A gizmo party. And now all we need is a zero. Camera and case. While walking through a market on vacation, you notice a small stand selling cameras. A camera and case set is selling for $310. The seller tells you that the camera costs $300 more than the case itself, and that the case costs the price of the set minus the cost of the camera. You decide you'd rather wait on buying a camera and opt to just buying the case alone. You hand the seller a $100 bill and see his eyes light up. Think fast now. How much change should you be getting back?
95.
95 cents?
Yep.
Or $95?
$95. Hey, I gotta go.
Where are you going?
I'm going to the store.
Alright.
Alright, thank you.
Luke, here's my answer. Every puzzle has an answer.
Good thinking. That merchant had an awfully misleading way of explaining things, didn't he? Make sure you don't get duped by some swindler next time you go out shopping. They canceled it? I don't know. I'm gonna put this on BRB and mute. Three identical looking umbrellas are sitting upright in a stand. Assuming the owners don't check their umbrella labels, what percentage chance is there that only two people will walk off with their own umbrellas? Are you serious? Three identical looking umbrellas are sticking upright in a stand. Assuming the owners don't check their umbrella labels, what percentage chance is there? 33%? Like 1 1/3, isn't it?
That should do it.
Obviously not.
I suppose I thought
Nope,
wrong.
although this puzzle is asking about percentages, you should need a calculator to finish this one. Don't lose focus of what's being asked. Keep in mind that you aren't being asked the percentage likelihood of you grabbing your own umbrellas from a group of 3. If 2 people have already successfully taken their own umbrellas, then who does the final umbrella belong to? Well, the 3 umbrellas sit in a bin. 2 people come by and take their own umbrellas by chance, but the third person fails to do so. Hey, is that even possible? So what percentage chance is there that only 2 people will walk off with the other? On umbrellas. Shouldn't that be 0? Yeah, you cut the top of the screen off. The small screen, the top of it's cut off. Alright. I'm gonna put 0 because there shouldn't be a single possibility of that.
That should do it. Critical thinking is the key to success.
That's right. If 2 people manage to grab their own umbrellas, the third person is left with only 1 umbrella to take her own. It's impossible for only 2 of the 3 to pick up their own umbrellas. There are a few things here. It feels sort of empty. But it's dumb. Who's this now? What a dumb! Wow, now you're talking. This one's just my style. Your friend just got back from the post office where she purchased a sheet of stamps with values ranging from 10 cents to $1. First, your friend cut out the $1 stamp and set it aside. Then she divided the remaining stamps into 7 uniquely shaped bunches, each with a total value of $1. Can you divide this sheet of stamps the same way your friend did? Can you divide this sheet of stamps the same way your friend did? First, your friend cut out the $1 stamp and set it aside. Then she divided the remaining stamps into 7 uniquely shaped bunches, each with a total value of $1. In 7 bunches, huh? Each with $1.
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer.
Well done! There are several ways to divide all the stamps into $1 groups, but this is the only way where the group all form different shapes. What? Filthy jar reminds me of a puzzle I once heard. A glass jar holds a single germ. After 1 minute, the germ splits into 2 germs. 1 minute after that, the 2 germs each split again, forming a total of 4 germs. Continuing at this rate, a single germ can multiply to fill the whole jar in exactly 1 hour. Knowing this, how long in minutes would it take to fill the jar if you had started with 2 germs? Let's see, a single germ. After 1 minute, the germ splits into 2 germs. 1 minute after that, the 2 germs each split again, forming a total of 4 germs. Continuing at this rate, a single germ can multiply to fill the whole jar in exactly 1 hour. Knowing this, how long in minutes would it take to fill the jar if you had started with 2 germs?
I think I've got it. I'm so embarrassed.
Too bad. In 1 minute, 1 germ becomes 2 germs. In other words, the number of germs doubles by the minute. Straightforward, right? It takes a full hour to fill the jar when you start with 1 germ, so wouldn't that be a half? What? They usually it's approximately 31 minutes. I chose the 19 to 30 minute one. Well, then how long is it if it's not 30 minutes? Because if it takes it exactly 1 hour, it takes 1 hour to fill 1 jar. Wouldn't putting a second one cut it in half? Well, maybe I only need to do 59.
How does this sound? Professor, I've solved it.
The answer is 59 minutes. It takes 1 minute for a single germ to split into 2. Therefore, starting with 2 germs instead of 1 only saves you 1 minute. You're spot on. Excellent job. This jar is actually kind of neat. Why don't we take it with us? But my boy, it's covered in grime. This? Something's hidden inside the jar. I think you're right. Look, reach your hand in and see what's inside, will ya? Gerard lost something again? I think he's getting kind of slow. He's always dropping stuff. So, what do you drop this time? Look at, was it a wristwatch? Neat, you dropped a wristwatch. Did you pick it up around here? Yup. Well, actually, no, because Beatrice was actually the one to find it. Thing is, it was already late when she found it, so she decided to hold on to it until morning. Go to the inn and you can probably ask her for it. So, there you go. Now that I've got your attention, could you just give me a hand and solve this here puzzle? Dark Places give me the rules, but I want to solve this puzzle so bad. I came out of here for help. The puzzle is all about stars, see? Maybe you can make sense of this thing. Of course. I'll be happy to help you with it. Legends has it that people used to stare up at the heavens and find images of animals or important events in the constellations. Looking up at the star-filled sky here, trying to connect the 5 largest objects in space to form the largest 5-pointed star possible. Connect the stars by drawing a line between them. Make sure that your line doesn't pass through another star along the way. Well, alright, I need another large star. Unless...
There we go.
Hello, Duck Game for Life.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
You're right. You need to connect the 4 stars to the Earth in order to form a starlight, the one shown here. It looks like people are still finding inspiration in the stars. Hey, thanks a bunch. I can finally go home and catch a few winks. Oh yeah, now I remember. Beatrice from the inn was the one to find Gerard's watch. Don't forget to ask her about it, okay? Okay, see you tomorrow. Come, let's go. Decade pointed us to Beatrice's direction as she was the one who actually found Gerard's lost watch. Poor Decade was really in a bind when we found him. Though terrified of being out in the dark, he refused to go home until he solved the puzzle that was bothering him. I suppose we should pay Beatrice a visit. There are a few things here, but it is still sort of empty. Oh, hello there, Mr. Bear. Just look at how expressive that bear's face is. Arriving in 7 to 12 minutes, it says. Oh goodness, whatever shall I do? already? Not quite. I heard word that you found a wristwatch out by the entrance to the park. Oh, that old thing. Does it belong to you, Professor? Oh no, it's Gerard's. He dropped it today while wandering about town and asked me to help him find it. Why am I not surprised? That man says more stuff than a cat sitting by a fireplace. Alright then. Here's that watch. You know, it figures that it belongs to Gerard. I was just thinking to myself, the professor is far too fashionable to wear this old thing. Thank you very much. Oh yes, just out of curiosity, you haven't seen Raymond about lately, have you? Raymond? That skinny man with big purple lips? No, he hasn't come by today. But you know, for all his fancy clothing, I hear he's actually quite the layabout. He's probably off idling at this cafe. Why not go check for him there? I see. If that's the case, I'd like to go to the cafe right away. You mind keeping the front door open a little longer? Oh, don't you worry, Professor. Another guest arrived to stay the night, and I'm setting up his room. Besides, my door is always open for a dashing gentleman such as yourself. Oh, so you found my watch, did you? But of course, gentlemen always help those in distress. Speaking of which, we're still quite worried about Raymond's whereabouts and should probably return to our search now. Yep, same mysterious strange like that, despite its size, it can be quite challenging to find people. Sometimes it feels like running in a darn maze. Speaking of mazes, you ever heard of this one, Sonny? But we really must be. A mysterious bandit is on the lam and trying to escape the police who are hot on his trail. His entrance into this part of town is marked with an arrow. This particular bandit follows a particular creed and has vowed never to go backwards or turn around. Additionally, whenever he meets an intersection, he will always turn left or right. Now, as you can see from the map, this part of town has multiple exits, which are labeled A through G. Of all the exits here, which one will the bandit never be able to pass through? Alright, well this is going to take me a bit, so if he just goes left to right at every intersection, well let's see, he will eventually hit B, or G, so let's see. He will hit A. He can hit F. He can hit E. He can hit D. He can hit B. Or can he hit D? Huh? I'm getting a strong signal on Twitch. I haven't dropped no frames. Your order from Cheats is running a bit behind. Alright. It's hard to get started on a puzzle that's see many possibilities, but you'd be surprised learn by simple trying out the various route. Paths are littered with twists and turns, tracing any of the given paths you can. Oh, wait a minute. Seem to present so many possibilities, but you'd be surprised at how much you can learn from simply trying out the various routes through town. Paths are littered with twists and turns, but if you try tracing any of the given paths, you can see how the bandit would make his way through town. To simplify the question, what you're really looking that's positioned so that the bandit has to turn away every time he draws near. To simplify the question, what you're really looking for is an exit that's positioned so that the bandit has to turn away every time he draws near. Do you see any place like that on the map? If you tried any of the paths near the entrance the bandit came from, you know the bandit can escape A, G, F, and E. Okay. The answer is one of the other three. Alright, so is it possible to go through B? Well, we're just going to say that. Just no.
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer.
That's right. As you can see from the diagram, if the bandit must turn every time he approaches an intersection, the ways he can move through the town are set. As a result, no matter how he approaches B, he'll never be able to leave through here. You're a sharp one, Sonny. You know, if you're looking for someone, you should ask around at the inn or cafe. As you know, the inn is right by the entrance to the village. Cafe is right at the fork in the road just north of you. We've already searched the inn, but checking the cafe sounds like a good idea. We'll be sure to stop by. Now then, I'm off to bed. I'm an old man. Needs his beauty rest. Thanks again for your help. Think nothing of it, sir. Beatrice mentioned that Raymond frequents a small cafe in town and that we might be able to find him there. She also handed Gerard's lost watch over to us. As soon as we return to its owner, we can get back to the investigation in a timely manner. With Gerard's watch returned, we are finally free to return to our investigation of Raymond's disappearance. I must admit that I'm feeling a bit weary and do hope we find him at the cafe. Brilliant! I just love how round it is. I think one row should be more than sufficient. Professor, there's a cat here. Aw, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Animals are very dear to you, are they not, Luke? Well, I have just the puzzle for you then. Five cats can catch 5 mice in 5 minutes. With that in mind, how many cats does it take to catch 100 mice in 100 minutes? 5.
Well, here's my guess. I did it! Yes!
Five cats. 5 cats can catch 5 mice in 5 minutes. If the mouse hunt continues another 5 minutes, you can expect a total of 10 mice to get caught. In other words, the same 5 cats catch 10 mice in 10 minutes and 20 mice in 20 minutes. It's simply a matter of how long the 5 cats work. Wonderful job there, Luke. Good evening to you, sir. It's almost my bedtime. I got one more puzzle for you. Want to see it? is this message getting at? The following is written on a piece of paper you picked up. Is 1,000 times. To turn this strange message into a proper sentence, all you need to do is fill in the blanks with a single letter of the alphabet. But what letter could it be? You'll need to use the same letter for all 3 blanks. Your order is running a bit behind. We're doing everything we can to find you a dasher, but it's taken a bit longer than expected. Your order will now arrive between 10:10 and 10:20 p.m. Apologize for the inconvenience. Appreciate your patience. I don't understand it.
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer.
All right. That's right. 1 meter, M, really is equal to 1,000 millimeters. How'd you like my puzzle? Pretty fun, right? You did such a good job, I'm gonna tell you a secret. I heard that there's a man-eating monster in the tower, and that's why everyone stays away. I'm not silly enough to think there's actually a monster inside, but the place is dangerous. So be careful in It's a bit smaller than the one I had at home. Goody, a bookshelf! I was just thinking about how much I wanted one. Looking for Raymond, are you? Yep, you definitely looking for Raymond. So, You still haven't found the guy? Listen, streets here are dangerous at night. Crazy dangerous. You can't go running all over town with a kid. 'Cause that's dangerous. Crazy dangerous. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to punish your poor judgment with a puzzle. But you'll solve it, yeah? Of course. OTTF? What's OTTF? Here you have a set of small paper cards. On each card is a single letter. But one of the card is missing its letter. What letter belongs on the blank card? What is it? Onward through the fog? Onward through the fog.
That should do it. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that's right. The letters written on the paper correspond to the first letter in the numbers 1 through 10. Well, it looks like you solved it all right. Of course, we all knew a brainiac like you would solve it. If you're looking for the cafe, it's right here. It's right there, but it's way past that kid's bedtime, you know? Way past. Besides, the tower could start making noise again anytime, yeah? Trust me on this one, Professor. Get back to the inn, yeah? Yeah? Get back to the inn. It's well made, but it needs something on top. Oh, fancy meeting you here. I've got a doozy of a puzzle right now. It's harder to crack than a coconut. who knows? It might even have something to do with the case you're investigating right now. So what do you say? Help a fellow detective out, will you, brother? It's a very interesting book. That's all very interesting, but I do believe there's been a mistake here. I'm no detective, you see. Say no more. Undercover and all that, then, yes? Very well. But I know I'll fill a sleuth when I see one. Us being in the same trade and all, I suppose it couldn't hurt if I let you have a look at this puzzle. A certain town has only 2 barbers. Has only 2 barbers in it. There aren't any other towns nearby, so everyone who lives there gets their hair cut by one of these 2 stylists. Looking at these 2 fine gentlemen, which one should you go to for a haircut? This is an old teaser that goes way back. Alright. Because I want to go to A.
That should do it. Another puzzle solved.
That's right. Everyone in the village gets their hair cut by one of these 2 barbers. This includes the 2 barbers themselves, because people don't usually cut their own hair. The stylist with the butchered haircut is probably the more skilled of the 2. Ho ho! You've done it! You solved that monster of a riddle! Simply astounding! Even I couldn't do it! You're a detective, Zapone? No, it wasn't that difficult. But on a more important subject, have you heard word from Raymond lately? What's that you say, good sir? You want to solve more puzzles? Alright, then here's a gem of a tip. Go visit Granny Riddleton's shack, that's all I can say. My detective instincts tell me that another case is developing as we speak. I must take my leave now, but perhaps I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm almost certain that's pretty much the right spot. Pretty much. Oh there! I've never seen your mug in here before. Oh, what'll it be, pal? I'm not ordering anything. I actually just came by to inquire about a certain matter. Are you Danny DeVito? Huh. Not here for the special then, huh? Well, what do you want to know? No one has seen or heard from Raymond, the servant at Reinhold Manor, since this afternoon. We looked about everywhere to no avail. It's like he just vanished from St. Mystere. While talking with Cruton earlier, he mentioned a strange old man who is said to lurk around the village. Do you perchance know anything about such an individual? An old man? Alright, that old rumor. So you've heard of him before. If you have any information, anything at all, please share it with us. You're not from here, are you? Thing is, I can't have you spreading crazy rumors about St. Mystere to the outside world, now can I? Of course, if you're a puzzle lover, then maybe, just maybe, I could find it in me to trust you. Whoa, I see you solved 30 puzzles. Alright then, here's an earful for ya. I know a fellow who swears up and down that he saw a strange old geezer skittering about town. The fellow I know is Prosecuto. He's a wee one, but he's got the appetite of a wolverine. Do you know where we might find this Prosecuto? Can't say for sure, but at this hour, well, he probably at home snacking on something. His house is on the road that winds up north from here. Why don't you go and pay that walking icebox a visit? Professor, there's a puzzle hidden over here. How many glasses? On the top row of the picture shown below, or to the right, you have 3 cups of juice followed by 3 empty cups. Your objective is to change things around so that the cups are arranged as shown in the bottom. Shown in the bottom row of the picture. Assuming you can only move 1 cup at a time, and that all rearrangements has to be done by hand, how many cups will you have to pick up? 2.
How does this sound?
Are you sure about that?
I've let you down, Professor.
Nope. Think about how many cups you really need to move to finish your task. Alright. Well, I'm going to go from 2 to 1 because if I can just pour it in another glass, then I don't have to touch the other one.
I think I've got it. Professor, I've solved it.
That's right. Pour the contents of the 2nd cup into the 4th cup and then return it to its original position as shown above. This way, the task set before you can be completed in 1 move. Easy. Let's go find more puzzles. Must be a drag having to keep up your investigation all through the night. How about a puzzle break to take the edge off? I've just got the puzzle for a night like this. "17 to 27 minutes. Oh no, the town is in grave peril. As you read this, a fearsome monster is launching an attack on St. Mystere. Ward off the beast by stabbing it in the eye, and for goodness sake, hurry. What?
Well, here's my guess.
No.
Oh, I was sure I had it.
That beast is there somewhere, so keep searching. I would go to Dollar General before the store closes. Yeah, but if they can't get a driver, because the drivers are too lazy to take a job. Well, you have the option to go pick it up now. Because they don't have a driver for it.
I think I've got it. Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Well done. It seems the fiend was hiding in the night sky. You certainly gave it what for. You sure devoured that puzzle. Seeing as it's getting late, I should warn you both about the kidnapper that's been sneaking about town. Make sure you don't get snatched up walking around St. Mystere. That'd be a great A shame. Har, har, har. The cafe owner, Crumb, was extremely helpful. He told us where we can find a man who runs in with the aged kidnapper. This witness lives just north of the cafe. I hope against hope that Raymond is merely off somewhere napping, but I have a dreadful feeling that the worst has happened. In any case, I must talk to this prostitute. Aren't the two of you up late playing detective? If you like solving mysteries so much, do me a favor and help me with a puzzle as usual. When you weren't looking, someone came by and gobbled up the fish dinner. The three brothers near the scene of the dastardly crime had this to say. Me? Oh yeah, I ate it. It was good too. B. I saw A eat that fish right up. C. B and I didn't eat that fish. One of these three brothers is lying to you. But which one is it? I'm gonna say C.
How does this sound? I did it! Yes!
The liar here is C. A and C split your dinner and each ate half. The answer becomes clear when you realize that if A is lying, B must be lying as well. The same thing happens when you assume that B is the liar. Therefore, the only possible answer is that C is lying. A scenario that only works if C actually did eat some of the fish. Well, you took care of that one in a hurry, didn't you? And here I thought that you were just another well-dressed city slicker. Huh, you chose me. Well, I believe one good turn deserves another, so why not let me take a look at your fortune? Oh, this isn't good. I see a series of inauspicious events occurring during your stay in statements here. Watch your steps and stay away from Ferris wheels. Neat, a telly. I wonder if it still works. Television? That's nice, but I prefer a good book myself. A telly. I can't sleep because of this stupid puzzle. I've been tossing and turning for hours. I'm going to lose it for real. This time if I don't figure it out. Ah! A star of the same shape and size as the one shown on the right is hidden somewhere in this picture. Trace its outline below. Or to the right, I guess. Bum 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 bum
How does this sound? I did it! Yes!
You got it! Doesn't spotting a star earn you a free wish? I wish it worked that way. Hey! Why'd you have to go and tell me the answer? I've been thinking up an answer for days now, and you just go and ruin it! Thanks a lot, you jerk! Hey, what do you want? Hey, what do you want? Start drawing so I can get back to dinner. I heard from a fellow at the cafe that you witnessed a strange old man prowling about town. Could I ask for a more detailed account of what you saw? Oh, okay. I think it was something like 4 days ago. I was on my way home from the market when I saw this creepy guy sneaking around. So I took a closer look, right? I wanted to make sure he didn't clean out the butcher before I got there. Up close, it was some spooky old guy with a huge gobble snarf snack. Gobble snarf sack. I yelled at him, but the geezer just bolted. I was all like, man, look at Grant bust the move. I think that weirdo is the one who's been kidnapping people. If you gotta be out at night, watch yourself, you hear? Interesting. Look, it's a hidden puzzle! The image below is a tetrahedron that has been disassembled so that each of its 4 faces lie flat. Which of the triangles should you insert in place of the question mark so that when the tetrahedron is put together, both the red and blue lines continue unbroken from one face to the next? So B is
Oh,
wrong.
I was sure I had it. Well, here's my guess. Professor, I've solved it.
Excellent. Three-dimensional visualization is crucial to solving this puzzle. Done! Let's go find more puzzles! Oh gosh, sorry, Professor. It's not that the investigation is boring me or anything, I'm just a little sleepy. Done, late. Let's report our findings to everyone at the nation and wrap things up for the day. Professor! Look over there! Oh my gosh, is that Raymond?
Luke! Sir, hold it there!
Right behind you.
My word.
Heat 'em up. Did you find the new order? No, they didn't have a new order there. Then that's the order that I just said, because they will throw them out. Yep, there was no order sent out there. Oh no, we've lost him. Luke, you saw that too, didn't you? No doubt about it. That was Raymond. Does that mean the kidnapper killed Raymond too? Ah! Steady there, Luke. I think we do well to return to the site of Raymond's abduction. The kidnapper may have left a clue behind, you see. Right, lead on, Professor. We need to go sweep the site of Raymond's abduction completely. You're absolutely right, Professor. Professor, look at this! This appears to be identical to the item recovered from the crime scene at Reinhold Manor. Do you think it might help us find who is responsible for both crimes? Perhaps. At any rate, our first priority is to report our findings to Lady Dahlia. Come, Luke, back to the manor. After witnessing Raymond's abduction, the professor and Luke returned to the manor to report their findings. We have urgent news. Raymond has been abducted. What? Who? How? I must inform Madam at once. Madam, something terrible has happened. So, are you saying that Raymond has also been involved in some kind of foul play? No, we can't be sure of that yet. However, time is of the essence. We must organize a search to locate him post haste. Mr. Layton, what's the meaning of all this? Why do you insist on whipping the town up into a frenzy? The situation has changed recently, Inspector. We saw Raymond being abducted in town. I'm afraid you may have a serial murder case on your hands. We must rally the people of St. Mystere and organize a search. Mr. Layton, last time I checked, this was my case, not yours. It's too late to start looking tonight. We'll organize a search first thing in the morning. We've no time to debate whether or not to wake a few sleepy villagers. While we sit here bickering, poor Raymond may already be... Everyone, your attention, please! Honestly, Matthew, can't you see we're busy right now? What is it? My sincerest apologies, madam. But it's Raymond. He's returned. Returned? Yes, after the professor honored us with a visit, I went to the market to do the shopping. Why do you ask? Just what is going on here? There you have it, Layton. Now will you finally leave the detective work to the detective? But we saw it! We saw it happen right before our eyes. Raymond, don't you remember any of this? That's enough, Luke. But, no, he was... I must apologize, Inspector Chelmy. It was dark out, and it seems that I was mistaken in what I saw. Now, if you'll excuse us, it's been a very long day, and I do believe we could all use a little rest. I certainly agree. The last thing I need is some drowsy scholar creating a panic in the village. Well, Good night to you all then. No matter how I try, I just can't seem to find that special someone. Tell me, Professor, what does an eligible passenger like myself have to do to find a girl? I had an epiphany the other day. That the reason I'm alone is because I can't solve this puzzle. How I've tried to solve it, but no matter how many nights I spend pondering it, the answer eludes us. Please help me, Professor. I don't want to spend the rest of my life talking to my stuffed animal. Number 12. If you want to cut the piece of paper shown in diagram 1 into 2 pieces and then assemble them to form a rectangle, all you have to do is cut the paper as shown in diagram 2. However, in order to assemble the pieces as shown in diagram 2, you need to flip one of the pieces over before putting them together. Where should you cut the paper if you want to turn the paper in diagram 1 into a rectangle without flipping either of your 2 pieces? How should I do it without flipping it? That's an interesting puzzle. Huh? So you're going to cut this right here, and you're going to cut those down here.
That should do it. Critical thinking is the key to success.
That's right. Now that you know the answer, the puzzle seems quite simple, doesn't it? Oh, joy! I'm positively tingling with excitement. With that puzzle solved, I'm sure I'll find a bride in no time. Inspector Chelmy and Madam have already retired for the night. Raymond is likely off to the cafe. You've had a very hard day, Professor. Do try to get some rest. Good night, sir. I wonder if we really did just mistake what we saw in the street. No, I'm certain that it was Raymond. When we saw him, there wasn't the slightest hint of life in him. He may have lost consciousness, but how odd that he should return healthy and be an hour later. Stranger still is the fact that he seems to have no memory of what we saw happen to him. It's so peculiar, because Raymond wasn't even the first. Lots of people seem to have had the same experience. Any other village would be in a panic over something like this, but St. Mystere? Well, it's peculiar, that's all. There is something very peculiar about this whole town. Yes, in most places no one would stand for this, but we've seen that St. Mystere is anything but normal. Welcome back, Phoenix. Get your butt back in here. Yes. Yes, don't you worry. I'll let him know. Oh, hello there. There was a phone call for you. It was from an inspector to sell something or other. From Inspector Chelmy? He just kept saying that it was urgent that you should meet him at Reinhold Manor at once. He probably wants to talk about what happened yesterday. Maybe so. We won't know until we get there, though. Come, Luke. Looks like you fellows are getting used to saying Mr. But stay sharp. Believe you me, you'll be buried in all sorts of difficult puzzles before you can shout stash and scarpin'. By now, I'm sure you realize that you can retry the puzzles you failed to solve, eh? However, have you noticed how some puzzles just seem to vanish before you can get back to them? That's right. You see, that's the way it is with some things in life. Once they're gone, they're gone. For good. But rest at ease, you two. Those puzzles you thought had vanished have merely moved elsewhere. You must seek out Granny Riddleton's shack. It's a strange old building, so it should be easy enough to spot. But don't get sloppy just because you know how to retry puzzles now. There's no honor in laziness. Now that you've got the lowdown on puzzles in town, let me throw a puzzle your way to keep you sharp. The local museum has an exhibit that spans 9 rooms. As shown in the diagram below, the entrance to the complex is marked by A, and the exit is marked by B. The security guard on duty is a bit of a loafer and wants to walk each room of the exhibit while turning as few times as possible. What is the fewest number of turns he can make while still visiting every room? As an example, the diagram below or to the right shows a course that involves 6 turns. Yeah, I'm back on Twitch. So how many turns? Did you figure it out?
Hi.
Are you back on Twitch yet?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every puzzle has an answer.
That's right. If the security guard takes a path like the one shown above, he can finish his patrol of all 9 rooms in just 2 turns. Since the example shows the guard turning right angles to go from room to room, it's easy to assume that your solution works the same way, even though that's not the case.
Gosh, yeah.
Now that's what I like to see. Seems the training I've been giving you has paid off. No need to thank me. Anywho, be seeing you around. To our shock, we stumbled across the very kidnapper we were investigating, just as he nabbed Raymond and dashed off. We tried to report our findings to the inspector forthwith, but just as we were about to reveal our findings to our bewilderment, Raymond returned home. Just what is going on here?
Pretty suspicious if you ask me.
Walking the streets of St. Mystere at night, occasionally thunderous rumbling fills the air. The noise is rumored to come from the tower, but no one in town seems to know the origin of the sound. Villagers claim that the noise has increased in frequency as of late. When Layton and Luke finally tracked down Raymond, they were shocked to see him being kidnapped by an old man. Shortly thereafter, Raymond returned to the mansion with no memory of ever being abducted or stuffed into a sack. What's happened to Raymond's memory?
That is strange.
Today marks our 2nd day in St. Mystere, and I was secretly hoping I could start the day off properly with a little tea, but no such luck. We've been summoned to Reinhold Manor and must hurry over to meet the inspector before he loses patience. If you think about it logically, it's not quite as strange.
How so?
Because they're not real people.
What? Well, that's crazy.
Hey, Professor. Looking busy as usual, yup. Well, I've got this puzzle I just can't figure out on my own here. Can you lend me your thinking cap? Below are 6 linked rings. They may look like a tangled mess, but there is one ring that, if cut away, would leave the remaining 5 rings connected end to end in a long chain. Which one must you cut in order to make the chain? Choose one answer from below. So, which one should I cut?
Honestly, I'm not too sure.
Well, you had to look at the ring that is wrapped around more than 2 rings. We don't want to cut the ones that is wrapped around 2 rings. We want to cut the one that's wrapped around more than 2 rings.
I see.
I think I want to cut D.
That's cool.
I think I want to cut D because look how it is wrapped around. Well, it's actually wrapped around A.
Oh. Also, Tara, I don't watch it.
And I believe it's wrapped around B as well and E. I think I'm going to cut D.
That should do it. Another puzzle solved.
Nice.
Good job. If you examine the connections for each ring, the answer is surprisingly easy. Ah, so that's how you do it, yeah? I can finally rest at night. This thing was bugging me for days. Let me tell you something neat. And by neat, I really mean terrifying. Thing is that I've actually seen that old man with the big sack coming out of the tower up north. I bet you dollars to donuts that he's the one behind all these disappearances. I wonder what he does up there. Wait, no. I don't even want to think about it. It's just too scary. Quite a collection there. There are even a few I haven't read. Needs work. Looks like. Still no luck finding that villain? What an odd world we live in. Well, you know what they say. Truth is stranger than fiction. Speaking of fiction, I just thought of this little gem. Please give me your honest feedback on it. How many sheets? Several rectangular sheets of transparent film are arranged on top of each other as shown. The lines represent areas where one sheet overlaps with another. At the thickest point of this pile, how many sheets are overlapping? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, want to say 7. I want to say 7. Is 7 right?
It's up to you.
Well, you're supposed to help out. You're Luke, remember?
Okay. Five.
5? Let's see the green ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright.
That should do it. Every puzzle has an answer.
That's right. This puzzle seems straightforward, but it's quite formidable when you get right down to it. Beautiful work. But I think the puzzles I wrote into my next novel will be even harder than that one. If you have time, stop by later. I'm sure to have an utterly fascinating puzzle prepared for you by then. This is it. Gizmo's last piece. Gizmo's not last piece.
We were so close.
Alright. Hey there, Professor! I bet you're here to solve my puzzle. I'm right, aren't I? Yeah, of course I'm right. Two boys are playing a game in which the goal is to take the longest route possible from point A to point B, as shown on the map below. The only rule is that no section of the road can be traversed more than once. What course should they take in order to cover the longest distance possible between point A and point B?
If you mean the hit coins, Koosh, then yeah. Okay. No, that's not right.
No?
No.
Okay.
You should clear it. Put it straight left, like all the way left. Yeah, like that.
Alright.
And go down. More. Right there. Then you go right. More.
I go north, right?
Yeah, yes, you go up. Then left. Up. Right, all the way right. all the way down, and then all the way left. That's it.
There we
Bless
go.
you.
That was a cough.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Nice work. Speaking of leisurely strolls, have you been outside today? If it's sunny, why not go for a nice walk? Bang up job there, Professor. Even that puzzle didn't faze you, huh? Of course not, you're proud. Yeah, you're a real piece of work, bro. You know that? 'Cause you do. Of course you do. You're a scholar after all.
You have been blessed.
Alright. Now. Well, I don't have the pieces I need for that. What's that on the ground? It looks like a scrap of notepaper. What's it say, Luke? Alright, I'm giving you your roll back.
Well, let's see here. It's just terrible. Lady Violet has an awful case of the flu and hasn't left her bed in days. I'm no doctor, so I can't think of any way to help her. Oh, what to do? What to do? Lady Violet? Oh, this Jenner must be talking about Baron Rayholt's first wife. They both said bless you to you.
No, they said it to you.
I didn't sneeze, what the hell?
See?
Okay, well. My heart is heavy as I write these words. The loss of his wife has completely crushed the boss. If only there was something I could do to help. He walks around looking like he had the name walked out of him. And that's the end. Gosh, whoever wrote this must have carried an awful lot of the Baron in the family. That must be sad.
Well, if it isn't Claudia out and about. And that reminds me of a puzzle. Give it a try, my boy. There are 3 different colors of plush cats before you. The color of a cat denotes its weight. Examples 1 and 2 show their relative weights. You have 3 red cats and 4 black cats loaded on one side of the scale. On the other side of the scale, there are 4 white cats and 1 black one. Given this setup, will the scale tip left, tip right, or stay level? Type your answer on the touchscreen.
Coach, I heard it sneeze before, and yeah, it really does sound like a shotgun going off.
So the scales on the bottom are all equal weight, okay? Which means 4 white cats is equal to 5 black cats. Essentially, on the right side of that, we've got 3 red cats is equal to the weight of 1 white cat and 2 black cats.
The left? Yeah, to the left.
You think it's going to go to the left?
Yep.
Well, here's my guess. Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Excellent. If you replace the red and white cats with black ones, this puzzle becomes much simpler. Once you make the replacements, you'll have 6 black cats on the right and 6 black cats, plus a white one on the left. Thus, the scale must tip to the left. Once you realize how you need to look at things, it's not a terribly difficult problem now, is it? I will get something out of this painting eventually. I think this goes here. So let me look at this. Aha! Aha! Obviously that doesn't go there. Now, what? You think it goes on top? Huh? Okay. This one. Huh? Here? So all this should go on top, right? Like here, right? So you're saying this does not go in this corner? Yeah. No, it looks like it's for the bottom piece here. Because it almost sits there. But it's, well, maybe. Wait. It doesn't look quite right, I don't think. Wait, but it does match. So then why does this piece match? Oh, it doesn't quite match, does it? It overlaps. Alright, well that's how that goes. Huh? Where I'm not entirely sure where that goes quite yet. If anything, it might go on here, which means this piece has to go down. And that doesn't fit there. Alright. Are you trying to poison me? What are these vile things? You some butler you are. I'm so sorry, sir. I detest sweets. The very sight of them turn my stomach. Get that plate out of here at once. Oh, yes, but of course. Ah, Layton, there you are. You requested my presence, Inspector, tell me. My sources tell me you've been out snooping about and interfering in my case. What are you up to? It certainly wasn't my intention to interfere in your case. However, a few things don't make sense. Leave the investigation to the police and go chase after that golden apple or whatever it is. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. I'll find Simon's killer of that, you can be sure. Now, unless you have something else to say, I've got work to do here. Understood. Good day, sir. That Inspector. Oh, there you go, Phoenix.
That inspector has some nerve dismissing us like that. Like I said before, I don't like him one bit.
What do you say we go ask Raymond about getting it? Alright, from here out, I'm going to save it.
We're going on a raid, are we?
Yes. The inspector had a few sharp words for us when we showed up. Doubtless because we've been conducting an investigation that runs parallel to his own. As much as I'd like to help find Simon's killer, there are other matters we should attend to first. Namely, checking in on Raymond to see what, if anything, he remembers of last night. Alright, so we're going to save.
Alright. Thank you for having me again. I'll see you later.
Alright.
Signing off. Peace out.
Alright, so if you're on Twitter, give her a follow. If you're on YouTube, give her a like and a subscribe.